Hi everybody. This video right here is basically to vent about everything in the world that I'm angry about right now, because there's a lot. Firstly, I just want to say that I saw something in our local newspaper today that made me so angry that I thought my blood was actually boiling. Can you guys read that? Yeah. Basically, this girl in our town, my town, whatever, decided a few years ago, 2 years, roughly, that she wanted to go kill herself. This 16-year-old girl, 16, 17, had 2 children. I'm sorry, but I was under the... Stupidly, I was under the illusion that once you became a parent, you became selfless. Because not only is your life concerned, you have 2 other lives to think of, or 1 other life, or however many children you have. If I was to go have a kid, I wouldn't be going killing myself because of some stupid little reason. Oh, guess why she killed herself? Her boyfriend cheated on her. Look, I may be wrong, and this is just my view, and I'm just expressing this, but I personally think that this is probably the most selfish act you can make in your entire life. Like, Hitler was more selfless than she is. And personally, like, just suicide itself, and I'm talking from personal experience, so don't go badgering me because, oh, I don't know. I, went through a really rough time where, there was a point where I didn't want to live anymore. And so I tried to kill myself, and there was a few things that I realised. 1, complete fucking waste of time. One of the worst ways you can possibly die. Very painful. Spent 24 hours vomiting. Not only does it waste the paramedics' time, but it basically stops them from doing something they could be doing, like saving someone else's life. So I felt really bad. I felt like a waste of time, which didn't help my state of mind at all, but I realised that, there's friends and family in this life that I would have hurt a lot more giving up and just throwing in the towel than I would fighting on. So I felt pretty bad. But, I'm fully recovered now and I'm happy as hell, which just proves you can be down in the dumps, like completely just think, you know what, screw this, I'm over it. And then you can go from that to being awesome. And I'm sure if this particular girl had stuck around, she would be very happy with her life right now and be very happy with her 2 children. But unfortunately, she decided it was a good idea to give up on them. Because that's what she was doing. She wasn't giving up on herself or giving up on society. She was giving up on them. So they can look back in however many years' time when they can actually understand what happened and be like, well, my mother mustn't have cared about me too much to go off herself. Another thing that pissed me off, and I'll just read it to you. This person's mother, not going to say her name, admits she had trouble coping with the daughter's death and went to drugs and alcohol. Another thing that pisses me off. People using other people's death as an excuse to do stupid shit. People using anything as an excuse to destroy themselves. If you really want to do these things, you're going to do them no matter what happens. Stop looking for an excuse. when I broke up with my boyfriend, I went through a really rough patch and I turned to alcohol and sex, not blaming what happened on that, but I was in a bad space and I did stupid shit. It's not because I broke up with my boyfriend, it was just a lot of shit I was bottling up for a really long time and it just all came out all at once. So to these people who drink, do drugs, hurt themselves, another thing, one of her friends decided to kill herself because of what she'd done. Unfucking believable. My message is, if you're depressed, go seek help. If you are feeling like shit, go see a counsellor. Go talk to someone about it. Do something. Don't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself and then one day decide, hey, it's a good idea to go kill myself now. Because basically, all you're doing is hurting the people around you. And if you give a shit about them, then don't do it. Don't be a selfish coward. So this is probably the most angry video I'm ever going to put out. But I really want everyone to see it. I really want to just scream at everyone right now. I want to scream this message because it is so true. It is so freaking true. And hey, if you do drugs occasionally, fine. Just don't be all depressed and shit. Like, don't be all depressed and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do drugs now because drugs isn't a depressant or anything. It's so stupid. When you're in a shit mood, sure, have a beer or two if you want to. Just stay at home. Keep it to yourself. Don't go killing yourself because you had a drink. Sorry for being so angry. Just don't be a fool about it, yeah? Don't. Everyone goes through a stage in their life. It's very, very unlikely that everyone's happy. Like, that one person. Maybe there's like 2 cases in the history of the universe where some person is happy their entire life. They don't have one bad day. Everyone has their bad days. Everybody goes through the stage in their life. They're, not feeling so great. Shit's just not going right. So, hang in there. Talk to your friends. Talk to the people around you. Don't do something that's just going to hurt them. Because it's not about you. Especially if you have children. For God's sake, if you have children, think about the freaking children. Because once you make the decision, the conscious decision to have children, this is just my personal belief, then you become selfless as a person. You choose to become selfless. If you don't want the child, then my opinion is to abort. I know most people don't believe in that and abortion is bad, but if you're not ready to bring a child into the world, then don't. It's better than inflicting pain on them. Okay? Everyone got the message? Cool beans, because I feel so much better right now. So much better. Okay. So thank you for letting me rant. I'm sorry for inflicting my bad mood upon you. Have a good day and keep smiling.